God says, you must open your heart right now, or you will miss the financial blessing I have prepared for you. I am placing this word before you in this moment, not by chance, not by accident, but because it is time. Time is moving fast, and the window to receive what I have spoken over your life is closing in the next few moments. The heavenly gates are opening, and if you pause or hesitate, the wealth and favor I ordained for you might slip from your hands. Comment, Amen, right now, if you feel this in your spirit. This is the moment of your divine financial release. I have spoken it in heaven. You will receive 650 million today, not tomorrow, not next week, but today if you obey, if you believe, if you open your spirit now before it's too late. I am not asking you to understand it fully. I am asking you to trust that what I say, I will perform. You are not reading this by chance. You are reading this because heaven selected you for something massive. This is not about greed. This is about destiny. This is about what I promised you in your silent nights of crying, in your prayers that no one else heard, in your faithful moments when you still praised me while empty. If you believe something divine is happening here, like this video to seal your faith and agreement with me. Many others doubted when I moved before. They said it was impossible. But they forgot I created the earth out of nothing. They forgot I parted the sea when there was no way forward. They forgot I sent manna down from heaven when there was no food. And now, I tell you again, just as surely I am sending 650 million to you today, and it will come through unexpected channels if you dare to believe me with your whole heart. You are not crazy to feel hope rise inside you. That's my spirit stirring your soul. That is me pulling your attention toward what you were born for. Your life is not meant to be stuck in lack, pain, and worry. You are my child, and I provide for my children. I care for you. I shield you. I lift you. I prepare tables for you, even in the presence of those who doubted you and mocked your pain. Today is not just another day. Today is a shift. Today is a holy interruption to your struggle. Comment 1111 if you believe today is your divine appointment for financial restoration. Every moment you have spent sowing in silence, every tear, every sacrifice, every time you gave when it hurt you, I counted them all. Not one went unnoticed. And now the time has come for the harvest. You didn't survive everything you did just to be abandoned here. No, I brought you through it all to position you for what is now being released. It is not a coincidence that this finds you just when you were on the edge of giving up. It's confirmation. I am speaking clearly. Do not miss this blessing. There are spiritual forces that wanted to block you from reading these words, from stepping into obedience, from opening yourself to this miracle. But my angels have fought through to make sure this moment reached you. Heaven has been planning this, preparing this, and watching you closely. You are not forgotten, you are not rejected, you are my beloved, and I delight in prospering you. I am removing the shame that has weighed you down. I am restoring your name in places where people tried to bury it. I am pouring oil on your head that will never run dry. The enemy tried to convince you that it was over, but he underestimated your endurance and my faithfulness. I am not done with you. I'm only just beginning. What I have prepared is far greater than anything you've lost. Comment 222 if you trust me to do the impossible right now. You are being remembered in rooms you haven't entered yet. You are being considered by people you've never met. This money I am releasing is not just for your comfort, but for your calling. It is for purpose. It is for impact. It is for those connected to you who don't even know yet that your breakthrough is their rescue. This is generational. This is holy. This is irreversible. Do not allow your thoughts to talk you out of what I have confirmed. Do not allow fear to steal this moment. Step into it with the boldness of one who knows their Father is rich in glory. My supply is endless. My blessings have no limit. My timing is always perfect, and right now, it is yours. You don't need everyone else to believe it. You just need to hold on to what I am saying to you now. I will fill your storehouse. I will silence your mockers. I will transform your dry places into overflowing rivers. I will open doors that have been locked for years. The wealth of the wicked is being transferred. The favor of heaven is being stamped upon your name. What they said was lost will be returned. What you thought was dead is rising again. This is your financial exodus. This is your divine upgrade. This is the evidence that I am still God, and I still reward those who trust me, even when it's hard. Comment 333 if you declare your faith in my promise for today. I need you to feel this truth down to your soul. Your blessing is active now, not later, not after someone else receives theirs. I did not call you to the front of the line so you could watch others pass you by. I chose you because you waited even when your hands were empty. You kept trusting me even when it didn't make sense. You stood firm when everything around you collapsed. And now, I will honor your stand. I will multiply what was lost. I will restore what was taken. I will press down, shake together, and cause overflow to pour into your life. Can saying just 9 simple words really change your financial situation? According to top neuroscientists and even an accidental confirmation from the FBI, it absolutely can. This short daily prayer is helping people erase debt, attract wealth, and live free from financial stress. It only takes a few seconds to say, but the results are lasting. Don't wait. Click the link in the description and comments before this secret is deleted forever. I have seen your struggle with money. I have heard your secret cries, the times you held your chest at night wondering how to make it another week. I was there when you gave your last and pretended to be okay. I watched as others misunderstood your silence, mocked your decisions, and laughed when you said you still believed in me. But I tell you now, they will witness the reward that follows a heart that trusts me in darkness. This blessing is not a gamble, it's a divine certainty waiting for your obedience. The people who tried to limit you thought they could limit me. They thought I would overlook you, but I never forget my children. I never ignore the heart that leans toward me even when life doesn't make sense. You didn't give up, and I will not let you go empty. This financial release is not coming through the way the world expects it. I will use strangers, distant doors, and unusual paths to deliver what is yours, just so you know it was me and no one else. Comment 555 if you believe your financial door is opening today. There is a war in the spirit that's been trying to stop this. The enemy has fought your mind, distracted your focus, and delayed your timing. But I stepped in. I am fighting this battle for you because the reward waiting on the other side is too important to let go. You have no idea how many people will be impacted by what I'm giving to you today. You are a vessel, not just a receiver. What flows to you will also flow through you, and others will eat from the table I set in your honor. Do not let your past convince you that you're not worthy. I do not choose based on perfection. I choose based on purpose, and you are filled with purpose. I see the way you carry pain silently. I see the way you support others even when you feel weak. I see how you still speak my name, even when you feel forgotten. That is why I chose you. That is why this message reached you and not someone else. That is why today is different. The moment you say yes to my word, heaven begins moving. Things you forgot you prayed for begin waking up. Old debts begin clearing. Unexpected calls begin coming. Angels begin unlocking doors. Your name is being whispered in the rooms where miracles are assigned. And even if you don't see it with your eyes yet, your spirit feels it. And that's not imagination, that's confirmation. Comment 1212 if you receive this confirmation deep within your spirit. Every prophecy I've spoken over your life is colliding in this moment. Everything I promised you, every dream I placed in your heart, every breakthrough I've been saving now is the time I release it. You are no longer overlooked. You are no longer denied. You are my chosen. You are my child. And I always provide for my own. Do not look around at your circumstances and assume they are permanent. I am about to flip everything: the job, the living situation, the debts, the health worries, the fear, the loneliness, the silent battles. Every single one will bow to my power. Your bank account will no longer reflect the brokenness you've been through. Your home will no longer echo with stress and struggle. I am replacing it with peace, overflow, and rest. The wealth I am sending will give you breathing room, but more than that, it will give you freedom to finally build, finally help others, finally walk in your purpose without fear. Comment 777 if you know in your spirit that this word is speaking directly to you. You have been in a storm for so long that your heart has started accepting pain as normal. But I never created you to just survive life. I created you to walk in authority, to overflow with provision, to lead and bless others. The enemy tried to convince you that you missed your chance, but what he didn't understand is that I hold time in my hands. I can restore in a day what the world says should take decades. I can increase your life in ways that don't make sense to people around you. That's what I'm doing now. The people who hurt you will be confused when they see the blessings I pour on you. They thought you were finished. They thought they had the final word. But I am the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last. And when I speak, nothing and no one can cancel what I've declared. This blessing is sealed by my word, and I have written your name on it in heaven. You do not need to fight for it. You only need to believe it and receive it right now. This financial breakthrough is not about proving anything to others. It is about me fulfilling what I told you in private, what you prayed for when no one else was listening. You stayed faithful even while you were hurting. You helped others while you were bleeding inside, and I counted every moment. I have never been blind to your loyalty, and now I will honor it publicly. I am shifting your finances, not just to bring you out of lack, but to elevate your whole life. You will begin to see supernatural alignment. Bills will disappear. Resources will appear. Opportunities will knock on your door when you least expect it. I will cause favor to locate you without effort. This is a reward that cannot be explained logically. It is not coming from your job or your connections. It is coming directly from my hand. Comment 999 if you receive this heavenly release without fear or hesitation. Right now, 55 countries are quietly using a 9-word money ritual. A recently leaked research file revealed that this pattern activates powerful brain pathways tied to wealth and prosperity. People are repeating it once a day and seeing money flow into their lives like never before. This discovery might not stay online much longer. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the phrase before it disappears forever. The next 2 minutes matter. That is not random. That is how close the breakthrough is. I am warning you so you don't miss it. Delays in the past have cost you. Distractions have robbed you. But I will not allow the same thing to happen this time. That is why I'm interrupting your life right now with this prophetic word. I don't want you to look back tomorrow and regret not acting when I told you to. When I gave Abraham a word, he moved. When I spoke to Moses, he responded. When I called Esther, she stepped into her purpose. Now I am calling you. This moment is not small. This is a divine crossing. What you do with this word determines how fast the doors open. And child, the doors are heavy with blessings. The weight of what I am sending requires your readiness. You must stay alert. You must remain connected to me. You must stop entertaining people who weaken your faith. This moment is holy. Your blessing has been delayed because of spiritual warfare, but it was never denied. Your name has been mentioned in heaven. Your file has been opened by angels assigned to prosperity. Your time is now. I have seen the battles. I have seen the betrayals. I have seen the seasons where you were surrounded but still felt alone. I've seen your fears about provision. And now I say this to you. I am removing the fear. I am filling the gap. I am answering the cry you whispered through tears. Comment 1010 if you feel God removing every obstacle from your path in this very moment. There is someone you love who doubted you. Someone who looked you in the eye and said they believed in you but secretly hoped you would fail. I saw their heart, and I did not allow them to have the last say over your future. I am restoring you in front of those who thought it was over for you. This is my doing, and no one will be able to explain how it happened. Watch how I stretch your hands to receive what they thought you would never hold. Watch how I fill your account, not just with numbers, but with peace. Watch how I give you influence that you didn't ask for, but were always prepared for. Watch how I multiply everything the enemy tried to steal from you. You have stepped into a realm of divine favor that cannot be reversed. This is a turnaround moment. This is restoration from every seed you've sown. This is compensation for every heartbreak. This is the answer to prayers you forgot you even prayed. This is my promise being fulfilled in your lifetime. Comment 1515 if you feel this word landing deeply in your heart right now. You have cried in secret for years, asking me if I would ever do something big for you. You watched others get celebrated, others get blessed, others succeed while you quietly waited and wondered when it would be your turn. You tried to smile through disappointment, but I saw you. You kept believing, even when no one saw your struggle. And that's why this financial outpouring is so personal to you. This is not random. This is not a test. This is the moment where I show you that I was listening the entire time. The 650 million I'm placing in your life is not for show, it's for purpose. I'm doing this so you can breathe again, so you can sleep peacefully again, so you can help those who are tied to your obedience. I'm removing the pressure. I'm clearing the weight from your shoulders. I'm canceling the stress that's been building in your body. What I'm releasing will allow you to build, rest, give, and live without fear. This is not temporary help. This is divine restoration. I am commanding blessings to chase you down. I'm causing people who don't even know your full story to bless you. I'm shifting paperwork in your favor. I'm accelerating timelines. What normally takes 10 years will take 10 days because I've stepped in. I will not allow your life to remain in cycles of waiting. I'm breaking patterns of lack that have been in your family for generations. With this blessing, the curse is broken. With this blessing, freedom is released. Comment 1717 if you believe that God is breaking generational patterns over your life right now. Every time you've been overlooked has been noted in heaven. Every time someone chose someone else when they should have seen your value, I saw it. But I was preparing something greater. What I have for you requires separation from those who can't handle what I'm about to do. That's why I allowed some people to walk away. I didn't remove them to hurt you. I removed them to protect the promise. You've asked me, why am I always alone when I need someone the most? And now I reveal the answer, because no one else can carry what I'm pouring into you. This blessing was meant for you, not the crowd. This miracle was handcrafted for your spirit, your faith, your walk. No one else could have endured what you've gone through and still kept trusting me. That's why you're receiving what others never will. I am not unfair. I reward those who keep walking when the road makes no sense. The next hours of your life are going to bring surprises. Money you didn't expect, favor you didn't ask for, phone calls that shift things, decisions made in rooms you've never entered, and it will all point back to me. You will know this is not by chance. It will be too precise, too perfect, too sudden. It will carry the fingerprint of my glory. I do nothing halfway, and I am not starting now. Comment Amen if you believe that what's coming is marked with heaven's fingerprints. I know you're tired. I know you've been waiting a long time, but I am telling you, don't give up now. Don't let the weight of the past trick you into forfeiting the blessing of today. You are too close. The release has already been ordered. It's already in motion. I've already assigned angels to it. It's not pending anymore, it's active. The FBI tried to keep this hidden, but now it's out. A 9-word sentence has been discovered that instantly activates a part of your brain linked to effortless wealth. Thousands of people are using it once a day and watching financial blessings pour in. They're calling it a miracle, and for many, it truly is. But this secret might be taken down again without warning. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's gone. I am placing peace back into your chest. I am silencing every anxious thought. You will not collapse before your breakthrough. You will not sabotage what I've prepared. You will walk boldly into your blessing with joy, confidence, and clarity. You will know that my hand is on you. You will stand as proof that I still answer prayers, that I still lift the broken, that I still bless those who believe. There are enemies watching, waiting for you to fail, but they are about to be silenced. They are about to watch you rise. I will not only bless you, I will sustain you. The money is coming, and so is the wisdom to handle it. The overflow is coming, and so is the discipline to multiply it. The favor is coming, and so is the discernment to protect it. I am blessing the full picture of your life, not just parts. I don't do fragments. I restore in full. Comment 1111 if you believe your renewal has already started. I see everything, my child. I see the stress behind your eyes even when you smile. I see the fear you carry when bills are due, when doors stay shut, when people turn their backs. I know what it feels like to walk with empty hands and a full heart. And that is why I am releasing this financial blessing with urgency. You've carried the burden alone for too long. But today, I lift it from your shoulders. Today, I declare a shift over your life. This is not just about sudden wealth, it's about divine healing. You have not just been financially tired, but emotionally bruised. You've had to pretend to be strong when you were breaking inside. But now, I step into your life not just as your provider, but as your healer. This blessing is part of your restoration. You will not have to pretend anymore. You will not have to fake peace or force joy. I am bringing the real thing. I am making you whole again. You are walking into a season where your name will be spoken with honor. Not because of anything you did to impress the world, but because of what I'm doing through you. You have suffered silently. You have prayed quietly. You have endured without applause. And I will reward you in ways that will shock even your enemies. The same people who dismissed you will come back and see what I've done. But this is not about revenge, it's about revelation. They will see how I protect my own. Comment 222 if you trust me to carry you forward, even when the road is uncertain. There is money moving in the spirit right now. It has your name on it. It is already approved. It is already being dispatched. You will see signs of it soon, unexpected messages, surprise deposits, divine opportunities. But do not just look for the money. Look for the peace that follows it, the wisdom, the restoration, the overflow. What I am giving you is not to impress others, but to free you from every chain that kept you living beneath your inheritance. You will not struggle to pay again. You will not live in fear of lack again. I am sealing your finances in heaven and covering them on earth. What I give, no man can take. What I release, no system can block. The gates are open now. All I need is your faith to step through. The noise around you may try to distract you, but stay focused. Keep your eyes on me. Let no voice be louder than mine. I am still speaking. I am still moving. I am still able. You don't need to fight for this breakthrough. It's already yours. You don't need to convince me. I already chose you. You don't need to prove yourself. I've already seen your heart. Now is the time to rest in my promise. Let the anxiety fall away. Let the doubt dissolve. I am placing assurance in your spirit so deeply that no circumstance will shake it. This blessing is your evidence. This miracle is your anchor. Comment, Amen, if you receive this anchor in your heart right now. My favor is surrounding you like a shield. That is why things are going to move faster than usual. That is why doors are going to open without explanations. That is why people will help you without knowing why. Because I am touching their hearts. I am orchestrating divine setups. I am turning the impossible into your new normal. You are not dreaming. This is me. This is real. You will receive calls that change everything. You will wake up to news that restores your hope.